boost. Okay, so cannons, ballistas, buffs, serenity auras, and a Skyguard. They haven't fixed it? I don't know if the hotfix had any things on it. I think they've done some back-end stuff, though. Like, some ninja fixes to it. Because I don't think its hitbox worked for, like, Dryad stuff before, but now I can DPS Dryad at all. Anyway, so yeah. Squire walls, Squire ballistas, cannonballs, serenity auras. But this isn't a bad spot actually, because I can probably get efficient use of a buffs here. Really, with like ballistas, you want long straight lanes, and these are basically filling that. You want it to like group and pierce enemies. But you're having to do household stuff so you can watch but you can't play basically right now. I don't like this spot though, up there. I am gonna turtle build it though, like, well, I can do like this and this maybe. Let's see, let's just pull it back. Because like a ballista here will still fulfill my need. Shooting like that. I am gonna have to deal with rollers this time, so I've got to be conscious of that with this build for sure. I can move this down some. Buff and boost though. Oh, okay. Let's see. Well, let's put the Skyguard in, because I do want the one Skyguard. So I'll stick it, like, here. That should get all the shots on the ones I need for then the cannonballs and ballistas to take it out, right? Maybe I should pull it back, because these won't shoot them until here. So Skyguard, like, here. Get them on this path here. Yeah, this'll work. Probably, maybe. I don't know. Can I do like something like this? It's 120. I'm better off just doing like 2 well thought out ones and just ignoring the Skyguard. That looks like it's gonna hit the thing. Well, maybe I should place this here like this. I don't know how many ballistas I want per lane. I mean, you're saying like heavy ballistas, right? Like a heavy amount of them? Let's move this up slightly. I'm not comfortable with it that far back. Like, I kind of want to do 2 per lane. Can I afford that? Like, this is gonna get pretty pricey, right? And then like a pair of cannonballs per lane, maybe? Can I afford this? These aren't really gonna reach, though. Okay, so can I do this and then... The only problem with that, Zimmerman, is that if you put a Skyguard, like, between the pillars, its line of sight's gonna get hurt a lot, and it has that bug where if it doesn't have line of sight, it won't do its multi-shot. And I'd rather the multi-shot than that. If I put it where it is now, though, my other tower should help DPS the flyers. And the kobolds shouldn't be an issue then, ideally. I don't think I can do just, like, one beam, though, right? Like, could I do, like, this? I'm gonna try it. But I don't think they'll all be in it. Maybe I'll move the Ballista up. If I can get the rest of them. I don't think I can. But, like, 90 isn't bad. For sure. Damn it. Yeah, there's some interesting things you can do to counteract the line of sight problem on this map. Wait. Can I do this? Can I actually do this? No. Just gonna use Apprentice for walling and Frosties, Monk for lightning auras and boost auras. But what should I spend my skill points on then? If you're doing lightning auras and boost auras, do defense power, defense crit. Defense health for the walls. Frosty towers don't need damage if you're not doing the buffs but once you do have the buffs. I mean, you can put defense power and defense health on that one. Get range, obviously. I mean, that could work for now. Come on, how am I gonna get all these? I had it before and I've already forgotten, like, placement. What did I do? I think I had it like here. I didn't mean to do that. I bunged it up. I should pull it out. I have it. I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it either. Really? I probably don't even have the DU to do this. Like, I'm building all this shit. I probably can't afford this. Hmm. This is another 60. Well, let me just... Yeah. Yo, Jimmy, what's going on, dude? Yo, Sure Destiny, what's going on, homie? That's the wrong thing. Okay, but like... I'm missing quite a bit. Maybe just one cannonball per lane, then? And if I'm doing only one cannonball per lane... I might be able to just do this. Oh. It's actually kind of a bit of a task to remember, like, what builder's on what position. Ready to hop into some DD2. Nice. But it was like double buff, right? So I want to do... this. It was Monk Boost and Boost Aura was the idea. I mean, I might as well. This will be just as expensive. If it hits all of them. Are you kidding me? What kind of horse crap is that? Oh my god, it's like, it's too high up. I mean, you say that, but this was supposed to be a Ballista build, right? Come on. I will make this work. And I'll fail the match, but I'll make the build setup work. Will that hit? I don't think it'll hit terrain. I think actually it's good there. I don't have enough to do it. Damn it. Damn it. No. Alright. One more time. This time with feeling. We're gonna make this work. My Ballistas just won't be in ideal locations. and before, like, wipe after doing this whole shit. I know it. I can feel it happening. You did it, team! It wasn't worth it at all. Alright. Who's the DPS? We're Monk and Squire and stuff, so let's do this for now, because I don't want to think about it. Yo, how would you do this, though? What do you do with them? You can vote on things. I don't know what the current votes are, though. I haven't really paid attention to them recently. But you can, like, vote on, like, content and changes and things. For example, like, when they were doing Heroes, it was like, you know, who do you want to see? Barbarian or Mystic next? And people never voted for Barbarian. I don't know what they're doing now. I think maybe something like the next map remake or something. Well, make this work. How am I only just losing that window control? Oh my god, the ballistas are hitting all the way over here? That's amazing! Is it double... what? Oh, are they wondering... They're probably trying to figure out like what to do with like double daily and stuff. They haven't actually done any metal events recently, right? Like for the past few weeks? So you have done this setup before then, Zimmerman, right? Or something, not this specific setup, but like these build requirements. I should have just got, I don't know, I mean, like, what's the Cannonball Tower doing now, really, right? I mean, the Cannonball's here to stun things that get close to the wall. For Wall and Frosty Apprentice, I said it earlier, defense power, defense health will cover all you need for that setup, basically. Defense power, though, eventually, because your Frosty Towers, you're going to want to be using that for the buff part of it. Buff part of it. Let me show you the weapon here. It's Chilling Touch, Frosty Power, Frostbite Tower, Chill. Frostbite Tower's Chill increases defense power by 50%, like plus up to 50% of total defense power. So anything in the AoE of the Chill gets buffed. So you're going to want a defense power for that. I've got defense power, rate, range. You can basically do all this, just add defense health as the secondary stat. The only passes I have are the Snowstorm and Frosty Power on the weapon. The thing is, you get it from the Forest Poacher's Incursion, so you won't be getting that for a bit. So for right now, just do defense health, defense range, stat points. I'm gonna do defense health, range, probably. And the rest into power, maybe. I don't know if attack rate matters, or if you even want it, because if you chill, or if you freeze faster, you're not buffing as long, right? I don't know, I haven't actually looked into stuff like that. For your spheres, probably get the freezing ones in the range. I don't think the Waller has anything he needs, right? Oh yeah, my spheres are just a few defense health and defense power. That has range. I don't think range matters. Oh, Blockade Boom. I guess if you don't care about freeze, you could do Blockade Boom. Maybe the Shield and Guard Uber. I really should put that on all my original heroes if they don't have an Uber Sphere. I just haven't done it because I'm lazy. I don't know. Did they? Oh, okay, okay, cool. So you do want attack raid then. I don't know if I have that on mine. I'm not going to bother switching it up right now though. So if there's no cooldown between, then that's good. So you're basically getting your buff uptime all the time. Because like I want my Frosty Towers for the buff, not for the freeze, personally. What would you upgrade, Zimmerman? Like how... I don't really think it's worth it to upgrade Ballistas more than once, typically, but I've never done a setup where they're like super buffed. So we got a hard lane, and we've got... Where is the boss? Over here? An ogre? So ogre's not a big deal. The only problem with this setup right now is this is really close. Actually, I might move this forward some. And then, like, I'll just hope that's out of stomp range, but he shouldn't be stomping anyways. Alright. I kind of feel like I should have done my Skyguard more. Like, I'd like tier 4 Skyguards. We'll see. I need to watch how this interacts, because I might actually have screwed myself here. I want to see how this handles the hard lane. If I can leave the hard lane, though. I don't like its pathing. Regular flyers seem fine. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. It's the kobold I'm worried about. Alright, that lane should be fine. There's no kobold flyer yet. There it is. Let's take this guy out real quick. Let's just delete him. Alright, now I gotta go help with this other side. Fuck it. I mean, he might rage from the Skyguard anyways. Ooh. I think that would have been fine. I don't know, though. If I upgrade it, though, like, it'll take 2 hits and then it'll rage. But if it rages there, it's probably gonna hit terrain. I think, like, if you put a Skyguard here, if they rage, they hit, like, this part of the wall setup. You're fine. I don't know. I might lose it to a single kobold. Oh my god! It just got fucking destroyed by the Ballista. That's hilarious. Sometimes I wonder, like, if I shouldn't upgrade Skyguards and use them just as slows. I think I'm gonna upgrade it, though, to just hope it's fine. Over here, we got a hard lane. One kobold beetle. One kobold. I don't typically have them, like, double buffed either, so this is probably fine. At the second, like, usually I don't buff my Skyguards at all, so I'm not really used to this fire raid and damage on them. I mean, they're probably already past my typical tier 4 with the current buffs on them, right? Do I have enemies? Oh, Explodinator and some sort of skelly boss. Let's be safe. And I guess I'll just go even. Alright, nice. I got Cobalt Flyer being dealt with immediately. Like, he's got a lot of pillars to go through, but I think it's this setup right here where he... Oh, Ballista isn't attacking him this time. I don't typically use Frosty Towers in my Skyguard setups. I'm very particular about how I use them most of the time. That's one Cobalt down. I do think Skyguards are pretty good. If they take out that line of sight bug, they'll be amazing. Like, they'll be the bee's knees. The cat's pajamas, the pajamas as well. I think I'm just gonna... I don't know. Should I try to trust that it'll be, like, self-sufficient or help? It's dead. Never mind. It's just gone. I'm like, maybe I should kill that Cobalt. Never mind, it's gone. I mean, they should. I don't see any reason why they'll take it off. At least for a long while. We've got shit like the volcano shooting through terrain. I think the Skyguard originally was intended to do that and will always do that. And if it keeps, like, if it fixes that line of sight thing so it can shoot multiple enemies through terrain, like, that'll be a godly tower. As it is right now, it's only shooting one enemy through terrain, which might be okay. Still, like, I just gotta think harder about it. I don't want to. I don't know. I think I probably one of the few people who actually think Skyguards are pretty good now that they slow. I mean, they were okay before. Now that they slow, I think they're actually pretty good. But they still need fixes to be, like, commonly used. At this point, like, I feel like I should do the buffs ones, right? But, like, this game isn't like the first one, you know, where buffs matter. I don't know. Let's do this. There's a big old heart lane, and that's all I got. And then maybe I'll just save the mana. I don't know. I'm not gonna tier 5 anything, that just seems pointless. I'd rather do buffs than tier 5. Oh god, I forgot about this fucker. There we go. I don't know, I haven't looked into the benefits from upgrading buffs versus not upgrading them. But here's the thing, is 50 into a buff more important than getting one tier 5? Like, I could upgrade the buffs each once for a tier 5 upgrade. The same cost as a tier 5 upgrade, right? Do you actually get no damage? Okay. I thought you got some damage, though. I don't know. I don't think tier 5 in 1 is better than upgrading one thing that buffs like 6 defenses. I guess it depends, like... Ballistas are a special case. It's like 60 DU of damage that's getting upgraded for 200. But you say 1k. I think I'm gonna do it just to try it out. I'll get things to tier 4 first. Like, I'll get everything to tier 4 before I even think about it. And then I might do 1. Because it's like 50. I don't know. Maybe. I don't ever use buffs is my thing, so I don't know. Only noobs upgrade buffs? Only noobs use buffs. You keep saying 1k, but it's probably not 1k. It's gonna depend. Vary on a bunch of different factors. 1k might even be generous, though. I don't know. I haven't done testing. I don't know. This is my chance, because, like, this build seems solid other than bosses. Ooh. Ooh? I'll look at that later. Actually, something I've super forgotten about. Let's clear bags. I feel like I've had this conversation where someone said it's literally 1k. I've tested it. We talked about this before? Am I just having, like, serious deja vu? 2, 3... I can be lazy. Ogre. Man, am I gonna get triple siege rollers now? This is an easy set of upgrades, though, right here. Maybe not you then, but someone, because I feel like I've had this conversation before. I'm almost certain of it. Oh, I forgot to open my chest too. I've got so much mana. I might be able to tier 4 everything. How much do I get? 700? That's 4 upgrades, so not literally everything. But, well, maybe. But use more than one DPS? Okay, well, I mean, my Gunwitch, my AP Gunwitch, and my AP Dryad can actually, like, handle it pretty well. Most likely, so I'd do, like, Gunwitch, Dryad, Gunwitch, or maybe Dryad, Gunwitch, Dryad. The only problem is if I die with the Gunwitch. We'll see. It's not a huge risk of dying, though, because there's only one hard lane, and the thing that kills you a lot is the lane enemies while you're DPSing. So is that tier 4 everything that damages? It is. Let's just do the walls then, one more time. On each lane. Alright, and then I'll test out things next wave. There we go. I mean, like, I don't know how they think. I think it actually is just random. It's not 3 ogres, 3 siege rollers, or anything like that. But I know my luck. But I can still monk DPS. Like, without Crane Stance, he's still okay with the double buffing. Actually, I just remembered, I'm still missing the power-up passive on the ring. I'm curious what happens to this flyer. Four shot, but that's enough. He would have been fine without any DPS anyways. In fact, I mean, I didn't DPS him, I just forced him to stomp before the wall. Which he wouldn't have stomped anyways if he was on the wall and I wasn't there. Alright, that's awesome. This is apparently a good ogre killing setup. I don't get them unless I'm streaming, in which case I get only. So 4 shots of the Skyguard seem to do it. 3 if they crit? No, 4. What kill him though? That was weird. Pet? I don't know. So here we go. Let's count it. So 64193. Do we want to do DPS or damage? I mean, they're both the same because defense speed doesn't go up. But just give me your point you want to see. Damage? Okay. 176k. Ballista and Cannonball. 111k. Buff Beam first. So that was 2k and that was 1k. Alright. Alright, so I've got 3 upgrades. No, I've got 4 upgrades. I mean, I assume the buff ore is going to be the same. But what gives more defense power boost? 1245 versus 1174. So it's... See, I think the buff ore should do more defense power boost, but like it doesn't do the defense speed boost. So it should... I think it should do more. Even that... I mean, it's less DU, but I think it should do more. Pretty useless upgrade. Yep, no, that's fine. I'm with you now. I've never tested it. Now I know for sure. I've actually found that like I don't like upgrading ballistas usually, but since they're the main part of the map and there's not much else to do it, they get some good damage when they're buffed, but like I found that they don't get much from upgrades when they're not buffed. Like their DPS doesn't hit this high. I guess it's the buff beams that are probably doing it though. Because upping their attack speed is huge. And I'll just save the last bit. What do we have over here? Another Skelly boss? Well, we just saw it, right? Like it went from... This one went from 64 to 75. Up to 127 from 104. Alright, let's just go. I'll hold on to these. I didn't check both bosses. I have one Skelly boss. I'm gonna just tank the hit. It's fine. I don't know what the other one is. I'm not too worried about any boss though. I'll just be annoyed with like if I get 2 Skelly, like 2 Slickhellions or something would be stupid annoying. I don't know. I mean, I really like them a lot, but their damage all comes from the exploding. If you don't buff them, like buff the boost beam. But like their DPS is stupid high right now. Like, I never get them this high without the boost. I'll try it in the tavern after, if you remind me. Plaguing Hulk. And another Slickhellion somewhere. Which one are you? God damn it. I can see this one now. You're a Slickhellion. I just tank the hit. Plaguing Hulk doesn't matter. Next ways, I'll have to remember to take him out. The other one shouldn't matter. He might get close. Four times Ballista equals 8k, plus 4 times cannons equals 4k. Yeah, I only have 2 cannons though, so that's only 10k increase for 50. And I mean, 10k for 50 isn't horrible or anything. But I kind of rather, I don't know. I do want the cannonball range too. $46, 1 on 48, 253. Man, I always knew ballistas were good. It's nice to see them featured like this in action. Also, what do you do as your large sphere? Do you do the extra damage or whatever? Or like the chance for extra damage? Or do you do oiling? Because I'm partial to oiling. Alright, let's see. Ogre, ogre, ogre. Are you kidding me? Did I just go a whole map without siege rollers? Oh my god, that's hilarious. I just used up all my luck for 2017 right here, by the way. You do extra damage? I think grouping them together is better so you get the explosions. Like, slowing them so they group up together, and like if each enemy explodes, the closer enemies are together, the more explosions are going to hit each other. So that's why I do that. So let's see. That was the last of my fucking cold coffee. Ugh. Big lane is already like golden here. Here's the thing though, like, I do think you're getting more out of them because of the explosions if you use your things to group them together, your oilies to group them together. Yeah, you can get the spooky weapon. You can get the spooky weapon from Mal'Donis map, or you can get it from the Blood Moon incursion. Mal'Donis map, though, is the only place you can get the high eye power version, though. And I'll just do you. And where's the other ogres? Here? But I haven't tested the other one. Like, when I started using ballistas, the other large sphere was bugged and didn't work. So I don't know for sure. No, it doesn't always roll elemental, but you do want it to roll elemental. Is this the big lane? Where's the hard lane? Alright, I want to deal with these ogres first, because I know that lane is actually good for rollers. That being said, those guys are going to come out slow. Let me just bop this guy real quick. Alright. I messed up the timing for that quite a bit. Alright, you're good. Assisted ogre killing. Bop, 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 bop. Alright. This is I mean, I was a little worried it was gonna fail after spending so much time building it, but I'm glad I spent the time building it like that. No, I wish I'd decided on one cannonball earlier on. That would have made my build so much faster. But I'm glad I spent the time. It was a fun setup for sure. It's also nice to get the Skyguard, like, doing a ton. Look at how fast this thing fires. 2 flyer lanes, 1 Skyguard. Easy. We did it, boys. No, it seems like if it's a Cobalt lane, or a Goblin lane, I mean, it doesn't matter for the large sphere. Not hard, but really fun. Yeah, I like it.